I'm Michael Herbert. I farm here north of Pearson in the southwest corner of the province, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about feeding cattle around bale grazing and some of the shelter belts that we've established to stop the snow and give them protection in the wind in the wintertime. Anyways, I've been doing this for probably coming on 10 years now, and it's a learning thing. Every year we do something a little different, and I don't know, it started out with probably a necessity. I'm not a big cattle producer, and I work off the farm, so after working a full day at something in the wintertime, you don't much feel like feeding cows in the dark. So we started out putting out hay in 3 or 4 different paddocks every week, and then just opening gates. And then we found out that if we hauled the bales in the fall and put them out in rows, we didn't even have to start a tractor for that week. So yeah, we haul all our bales in the fall, and we move electric wire up the field as they eat them, and just different things. I've made permanent paddocks to keep them more controlled in a smaller area, and it's been working pretty good. The cattle, they seem to thrive. They all come through the winter as good as they ever did, so I don't have a manure problem anymore. And one of the drawbacks that we've been discussing is that the cattle are getting wilder. The wife and I are just the ones that are looking after them, and we calve in April, and they don't see too many humans anymore, so when we do have to work with them, they can be a handful. But that's not that big a problem. We get better handling facilities and whatnot, so it gets the job done. Yeah, these trees, we planted some of them back in the mid-90s, and they're probably 25 feet tall now. They're green ash and Caragana. We just had a double row, and after we figured, well, the more rows the better shelter you had, so we planted some probably 6 years ago now, and we put the 10-row belt, and they're just starting to come into their own, and they're already stopping the snow and the wind. So I planted some more again just 2 years ago to make a field smaller, and I'd probably plant some more again to divide a field up to stop the wind from different directions and whatnot. But yeah, we enjoy them. We cross-country ski in the wintertime, and there's always a snow bank along the edge of them, so that's a bonus. One of the things I've noticed is that when the wind's blowing, the cows are always behind the trees, and that's where they seem to get out of the wind and whatnot. So I had the opportunity to plant trees because I work for a conservation district, and that's what I do, and I had the machinery and stuff available to me, so we planted these trees, and I found that preparing the ground ahead of time and getting summer follow, the trees did a lot better, and you didn't have to deal with so many weeds. But getting back to planting these trees, I've been with the conservation district for 20 years now, and I've planted, I don't know, thousands and thousands of trees. I don't know, probably up to 1,000 miles of them. and preparing the land before you start and knowing what you want out of that belt will give you great rewards by summer falling and planting the trees in good ground. You don't plant them on a blow ridge or on a alkali piece of ground that won't grow anything else, because it won't grow trees either. And you know, 2 or 3 years of looking after them and getting them established, they'll look after themselves after that. Yeah, once they've got up there where they can compete with the grass, they'll live, and then you can take the benefits from that extra wildlife and stuff around, and just things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good. Okay. Thanks.